Welcome back to another episode where we bear it all.
The podcast
With Jay
and Che.
First of all, we're too comfy.
Yes.
It's just like giving very comfy, I'm ready to sleep after I get a massage vibes.
She just got a massage, everybody, and she already wants another one.
I
have
need
yet
them.
to get one.
Yeah, but I need them every other day. Love language, remember physical touch.
So do you want one from a professional? You want one from an individual?
I would like one from any person. I don't care.
Oh, anybody hit her up. She wants a massage.
No, I probably could have it from anybody.
I'm sure.
I don't know what it does. I do know what it does. It stimulates,
Yeah, I know. Massages are amazing.
Yeah.
I don't understand people who don't like massages, though.
Some people don't like being touched. I like being touched.
How do you not like being touched, though? Like, I understand them, aside from any trauma that may have happened.
Well, that's probably, yeah.
But, I don't know. I just don't understand it. Anyways. So, so we're going to do a battle game, you guys. You know, we always like to start off with our games.
New year, new us.
But before we get started, you see how my socks aren't matching the attire?
Oh, Lord. She always got a teddy on.
This is not a teddy. Oh, damn. I almost flashed everybody. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to promote a business that Jamie has on the side.
I cannot.
It's not me, though. Not me. Not my feet. It's her feet. So she's going to give me her socks. So she's going to do the big reveal. Here's the big reveal.
Did that.
I hope her socks
Oh,
aren't
my
wet.
God.
Oh, give me your socks.
My feet are sweaty.
Ew. I got wet socks. Okay, but now I'm matching.
The big reveal. Yes,
big
my
reveal.
OnlyFans.
Yes.
Wait,
Yep. .com. Anyway, so hit her up for all your feet fetish needs. I'm not going to call out any names.
Is that what they do? Like they pick up marbles with them? Oh, wait, hold on. I got to do this. Grab the...
But is it always sexual? Does it have to be like they're putting a big toe in somebody's, booty hole or
booty hole?
or in their mouth? Does it just have to be like you're just moving your toes around?
Yeah, I think you're just like, they want to see your toes like curled. They want to see them like pick something up.
And put it
Like,
in where?
Put it,
Somebody's mouth?
put your toes in between like stuff like this.
Oh, shoot. All right, get ready, you guys. Y'all gonna see all the feet. Hey, in the comments, let us know what color polish she should wear.
Oh my God, she's trying to pimp me out. And mine are right now, they are like a French.
A French, very classic, very
much money,
gorgeous. We don't care about the fingers; they just want the toes.
Do you like toes?
I ain't trying to play with nobody's toes. Nor do I care about pictures.
Some people like toes and some people hate them. Some people
I don't hate
love feet
them.
and some people hate them.
I'll like if I'm in a
Oh.
relationship with someone, I'll rub.
We are in a relationship.
If I'm in a relationship with someone,
We are. Rub them feet.
like an intimate relationship. If I was in an intimate
We've
relationship
slept
with someone,
together before.
you know what? You gonna have everybody in here. Everybody already thinks that we a couple. It's not. We not.
So you're
Don't
not,
put that.
you're not gonna rub my foot?
I'm not rubbing your feet. We're about to do this.
The one
game.
episode, they were too sweaty. They are sweaty.
Oh, they are moist and they're cold.
They are.
Oh. Ew. Okay. We about to do
They
this.
smell good. All right. I can't
Get your
with
board
it.
out. We about to do this battle game.
Okay.
So what are we leaving in 2022? Okay. What are we leaving? And it doesn't necessarily have to be any one particular topic. So pick 5 things that you want to leave in 2022. I'm going to try to guess her 5 things. And she's going to try to guess my 5 things. All right. So I'll let you go first. What is the number one? It doesn't necessarily have to be the number one thing, but what's one of the 5 that you're leaving in 2022 or that I'm going to leave in 2022? What do you think?
Well, because I know her so well, a soft dick.
Okay. Well, I didn't put that,
Oh, okay.
but I feel like, yeah, I mean, that's definitely, I can
I'm
add
just
that to
saying
the
with
list.
you. That's
But
just
I mean, I feel like
Okay.
that's definitely one.
All right.
Sure.
All right. So,
All right. So for you, that wasn't on my list, though, so you don't get
all
a
right.
point.
So,
But I agree. I agree with you.
All right.
All right. So one thing I think that you're going to leave in 2022 is mustard. I'm just kidding.
That is such a
condiment. She never uses that condiment.
I do use mustard a lot. Oh, okay. Ooh,
Wait.
okay.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Okay.
That was such an inside joke.
Okay, well, we're gonna
All
leave.
right.
All right, what Jamie's gonna leave in 2022
Ew, shots
is someone who all right, let me get my thoughts together. Someone who hits you up but never makes a date. Is that one?
It's really not.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's really not.
Okay, name one on your list though, since we both got the first one wrong.
Things that aren't serving a purpose.
Okay. I like that.
That's what I'm leaving. So
Okay.
if they're hitting me up and, they don't.
See, that was kind of along the same lines.
And mine was too, because I know you and I know you.
All right. We still don't get no points.
right.
But that's one thing. She's leaving all of that.
Yeah, things that don't serve a purpose
Yes.
for me. I don't
Leaving
have
that
time for
behind.
it.
And one thing that I'm leaving in 2022 is good morning texts.
She hates
Good morning text. Don't be texting me good morning and then I don't hear from you till the next morning you're saying good morning. And then the next morning you're saying good morning. The next morning. There's no substance to this conversation. You're just saying good morning every day.
So should they wait till the afternoon to reach out?
None of that.
So no good morning, no good afternoon, no good evening.
No.
No WYD.
Leaving that in 2022. All right. Try to guess another one of mine.
Oh my gosh, I really honestly don't know. Liars. No. I don't know. Guys with bad communication.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna put that under this one. All right, you get a point for that. Put yourself a point.
Okay.
All right, so let me guess one of yours. I'm gonna say because you're a vegetarian. I'm gonna say you're gonna leave. Well, you already left meat behind. Certain kinds of meat. You know what?
I'm leaving all the meat behind.
I'm gonna guess you're gonna go towards the more
Vegan
cheese than the regular
That's
cheese.
what I buy.
Is that?
I already buy it.
You already buy it, but you're not 100% on it though.
Yeah.
Right?
If I go somewhere and they have, yeah.
That's not one of them, are they?
No.
All right. So name one that you're leaving.
This double chin.
Like where?
Girl, it's there. You know it's there.
Oh my God.
This double chin. See, look.
There's no. Okay.
So the double chin.
Whatever.
All right. Fine. Okay. Negative energy.
Okay.
Negative
I said that too.
Yeah. I
Negative energy. All right. One thing I'm leaving back in 2022, and you might be surprised on this one. I'm going to leave pork, bacon.
What did you do with Jay?
What?
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
I mean,
And just do turkey?
I don't do pork anyway, but the pork, the bacon that's pork, that's the only thing that I have eaten every now and again. That's pork. I usually don't eat red meat or pork. Usually I do chicken, poultry, seafood.
So are you going to just do turkey bacon?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
chicken sausage. That chicken sausage was good the other day.
Yeah, I would.
So, all right, pork bacon. I'm
Okay.
leaving behind.
I'm shocked. All right.
Me too.
I feel like you're just not going to be able to guess mine.
All right, just try to guess one more time.
Okay.
Try to guess one of mine. I know it's hard, right? It's harder than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I don't.
Why are you looking into my eyes like that? You ain't going to guess. Look at my eyes.
I don't know. I really honestly don't know.
All right, so I'll say I'm going to leave in.
Bullshit.
Yes, that's true. BS. I said brokies. They both start with B.
Oh.
Leaving brokies in 2022.
Oh, well, actually, I put broke pockets,
Okay.
but I meant me.
Yeah. Well, that's both of us.
Yeah.
We're leaving all the brokies behind.
Right.
See, the problem is a lot of guys that we date will front like they have more than they do, and they end up not. And then we find out later on that they don't have anything and that they're
And then
struggling.
mad, and then they're mad because they can't live up to your lifestyle.
Exactly.
Which is taking you out to dinner once a month.
Yes.
Or going on vacation. Then they want you to wait and not go on vacation because
They can't afford it. Right. I had one person who didn't want me going on vacation because he couldn't afford to go with me and didn't want me to pay for it, which I wasn't anyway. But I said, well, how long am I going to have to wait to go on vacation because you can't afford it? And he didn't have an answer. So guess what? I went on vacation.
she was going to go by herself. And guess who she took?
Guess who I took? All right, one more. What are you leaving in 2022? Because I'm clearly not guessing any of them.
Yeah. Procrastination.
That's a good one.
And that's just for me because there's things that, I think that, I may say like I'm going to do and I want to do, I have every intention and then life, the next day it's here. So I just want to make sure what I do is very intentional and I don't want to procrastinate on certain things that I feel like in my heart I have to do.
Okay, that's a good one. And the last one for me is I'm leaving, and I kind of, in a sense, figured that this is something you would leave too, but someone who keeps hitting you up saying, hey, beautiful, hey, pretty, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that. And then they never plan anything. They never plan to get together. They just want to say hi, beautiful every day, but they'll plan something and then cancel. But there's never something, we never get together. I'm leaving all that in 2022. If you can't hit me up and say, oh, you're pretty, let's go to such and such this day, this time, then it's not happening.
Yeah. Somebody hit me up and said, hey, your energy is on fire. I would love to take you out to dinner. And I said, okay. Crickets.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know. If you don't know what you want, like I'm leaving, if you don't know what you want and you can't make it happen, you're back there with 2022.
Yes. 2022. All right. So now we're in 2023. Yes. So our topic today is going to be figuring out this whole relationship timeline. All right. So from beginning to end, if you're out there, you want to be in a relationship with someone, what is the timeline
For certain things.
for a relationship? So we're going to kind of try to develop it. So first and foremost, how to meet someone, how to get their attention. I know we kind of touched base on this on another episode, but we'll just real quick.
Ask them. Just ask them.
Ask them on a date, right?
Right. But are you asking somebody on a date? If you're interested in somebody and you are, are you going to ask them? Are you going to approach a guy?
So me personally is a no. I'm not going to approach anyone. But if I know that they notice me, like if I know that they see me on Instagram and they like pictures and
Or what
I
if
know,
they just see you out somewhere? Like,
or
what
if they see me out, then they have to come to me. So,
Okay.
yes. So if you're interested in me,
So how are you going to get their attention?
you're the hunter.
Okay, but what if they didn't
Get
see
me.
you? What if they didn't see you?
I'm going to make sure they see me. If I think someone's attractive and I like them, I'm going to make sure that they see me. I'm going to do something out of the, what I'm going to go out of my way to make sure they see me. If their table is all the way over there or they're sitting at the
You're gonna
bar on
walk
the other
by,
side,
drop something, bend over, pick it up.
I'm going to make sure they notice me at some way, form during that moment. And if they don't approach me, then they're not interested. And I'm cool with that. Maybe later on down the road, like I was suggested this to one of my friends, like if you are out at the bar and, you think someone's attractive and doesn't look like they're with anyone, then buy them a drink.
Are you buying a drink?
Yeah, I'll buy a drink for someone.
Okay.
And if they say, oh, thanks, and keep it moving, then I'm like, all right, they're not interested. But if they see the drink, they're like, oh, thank you, and they come over to talk to me and maybe potentially, create a date from that, then that's fine. I haven't done it, but I would. What?
I said I haven't done it.
I don't really go out that much to do that. And any places that you and I go to, ain't nobody out there in these streets.
For real.
So
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna ask.
Yes,
Or
she
approach.
has, and she will.
I just feel like it's an opportunity. Sometimes it's like that first 5 seconds. Sometimes
Yeah.
you don't get, you never know what you're going to walk out. So if I see somebody and then it's like, it was kind of like don't just stare at me like, hi, I think you're attractive. Like, are you single?
Right.
If you're not, then,
Right.
sorry.
And there's nothing wrong with that. If you see someone that, you're attracted to, or you feel like, you want to get to know, then approach them.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So number 1 is just ask. Ask someone out.
Okay. Ask out. All right. Whoever it is, male, female, whoever you like, ask them out. Whether it be text, dating app, in person, ask them out. All right.
And follow through.
Right. And follow through. Follow through with a date. Now, it doesn't have to be a dinner. It could be a coffee. It could be a tea.
Anything.
An appetizer, a walk,
Anything.
somewhere. So whatever. Somewhere you guys can meet. Okay, so they went on the date. They asked out, followed through, they went on the date. Say they're both still interested in each other.
When
what
are
do
you
we
kissing?
do after that?
But when are you kissing?
Okay.
Do you kiss in the beginning? Are you kissing later on? Like, I need to know what I'm working with, so I want to kiss. I want to feel the vibe to know if I should kiss. I got to look at your lips to see, like, if they look kissable, like your hygiene, all that stuff.
Okay, so on the first date, if the chemistry is right, I know I got to keep this microphone over. If the chemistry is right on the first date, are you kissing on the first date?
If the chemistry, yeah. I will.
Okay.
I would.
So kiss. Now, if the chemistry is right after the kiss, are we going to further this engagement? Are we going back to one another's house, getting a hotel room on the first date, and you got good chemistry, kiss was fire? What are we doing?
I don't know. What are we doing?
I'm asking you. Chemistry's good, kiss was fire. Are we having sex on the first date?
It's situational.
I said the chemistry's good.
Yeah.
Follow me, sis. Follow me. The chemistry's good. The kiss was amazing. Like, oh my God, it's so amazing. Are you having sex on the first date?
I don't know.
If the chemistry is good.
I don't know. Just
Okay,
because
we're
the
having
chemistry,
sex on the first date.
Damn. No, just because the chemistry is good doesn't mean I'm going to have sex with the person on the first date.
I know, but I'm just painting the picture.
Yeah. Okay.
But is it okay to have sex on the first date if the chemistry's good and the kiss
I mean,
was
I
good?
think so. You're both adults,
She's not having sex if the chemistry's good. I am. So chemistry's good. We have a kiss. The kiss is nice. We going back to somebody's house. All right, second date.
You ain't wasting no time to find out. If
I
you
ain't got time to waste time. Okay, I ain't got time to waste time. I'm not 20 anymore. I ain't got time.
I'm not opposed to it. I don't know. I would have to be in that situation to see. Like, we've talked about this before.
Right.
Like, I have talked to somebody prior to. I've never just met somebody that day, like, and didn't have any prior conversation and went on a date and had sex with them.
Okay.
But, okay.
So what if the sex is good? We're doing a second date?
Yeah.
Okay. And the kiss was good. We're doing a second date.
Yeah.
Okay. What if the sex isn't good? So the chemistry was good, the kiss was great, but the sex was subpar.
It depends on what's lacking.
Okay.
It depends on what's lacking.
All right.
If it just depends on if sometimes people need a little bit, maybe they have to get more comfortable and, it just depends. Like if there's certain things you're not into or,
Okay. So second date. Is this a dinner date now? It's like the chemistry's good, the kiss was good, the sex was good. Second date, are we doing dinner?
we can, but I don't think it really matters. I think it could be dinner at their house. It could be anything.
A dinner somewhere. Okay. So,
I just don't
Dinner?
think dates always have to be dinner.
right, they don't. They could be anything.
Yeah.
But we're just saying second date in general.
Okay.
So second date, still good chemistry, still fire kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Are you having sex?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
we
sure.
having sex first and second date. Hey, we getting it in, everybody. We getting it in.
Because we've been talking, we're kind of like, that buildup is there.
Okay. So now we're into like the third, fourth. I don't know why I wrote that like that. The third, fourth, fifth dates. This is the first 30 days of a relationship that we're establishing. So we're dating. 30 days of dating. Are we going exclusive? Are we just dating each other before we make it official?
Are we just dating?
Like, we're not making an official boyfriend,
Yeah,
girlfriend.
we're not in a relationship, but are we messing around with anybody else?
Right. After 30 days. Chemistry's good, kiss is good, sex is good. We've been dating for 30 days. Do we say, all right, let's just date each other and see where it goes?
So I think it depends. For me, I think it would depend on if I can see that person as a potential future.
Okay,
If I can
so
see them
we-
as a potential future and they're giving me everything that I need, then I don't want to have sex with anybody else.
Okay. So say this is going well. You see after 30 days, like, this person seems like, they're on my level.
Yeah.
So 30 days, we're going exclusive?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
You want to go later? We can go 60 days. Let's go 60 days. 'Cause
Yeah,
you seem
I-
unsure.
Well, because I just feel like that's only a month.
It
like,
is.
I need to date you for a while. I need to see certain things. I need to wake up to you, and I need us to go like somewhere, maybe on a trip or something, so we can see like what every day looks
Sure.
like with you.
No, I understand.
So I'm saying months.
So 30 days, we are still in
That dating phase.
a dating phase. Okay. All right. So 60 days, we're still dating. Everything's still going well. And this is a situation where everything is continuing to go well.
Right.
So all of the variabilities, like, oh, I don't know,
Yeah.
iffy,
Okay. That's
we're not talking about that.
okay.
We're talking about if things are going well.
Okay. So let me throw this in there. Things are going well. You're head over heels with them. When are you saying I love you?
All right. Well, we ain't got to that point yet. We only had 60 days.
Some people say that 3 weeks. Like
That
Lord.
is true. But we're just trying to establish, like, what is a good timeline? And I know this timeline is going to vary for everybody. The timeline is going to be up and down for everybody. There's going to be 1,000 different things that could go right, could go wrong. But we're just trying to keep it real simple. Real simple. Asking out, following through, date number 1, kiss was good, chemistry was good, ended up having sex. Second date, dinner. We had a great, regardless if it was
Right.
dinner or hiking, whatever, we had a great time. We kissed and had sex again. We had sex.
What she's not leaving in 2022 is no sex.
Definitely not. Third date, fourth date, fifth date, still dates are going well. It's been 30 days. We're still dating other people, dating each other, dating other people. And then 60 days. So that's 2 months. We're still dating other people, dating each other. Things are still going
But
well.
I can guarantee you that, over that time, that 30 to 60 days, the other people are kind of dwindled. You might communicate and entertain other people,
Right.
but I can guarantee you that
They're
if you're
dwindling.
getting, that fire type of, unless that person is inconsistent, and then that's when, you'll still go hit that black book.
Okay, so is there any things, any milestones after the 60 days? Everything's still going well. Are we talking about just seeing each other at this point after 2 months? Or is that too soon?
I don't think it's too soon. I don't think if everything is like on point, like you're just vibing out, the chemistry, like you have great sex, like you can see this person as your future. I don't think there is a time frame. I think it's like, okay, if I know what I want,
Right.
this is what I want. You're giving me everything that I need right now, then I'm okay with like, I don't want to jump into, so what I don't, especially where I am right now, I've been in 2 long ass relationships. So what I don't want to do is just jump into something, because I feel like the next exclusive monogamous relationship I'm in, I want it to be like
Long
that.
lasting.
Yeah. I want to be married. I want that longevity with
Right.
somebody.
Okay. So 60 days, say after we're still dating, we're dwindling our other people in our lives away. Okay. So then we get to 90 days. Are we dating exclusively at this point? We're like, you know what? Everything's going great. It's been
I could
a
do
few
that.
months now. Let's go
I could see that.
exclusive. All right. So now we're exclusive. All right. So 90 days, 3 months, we're exclusive. We're just dating each other, but we're not official yet.
Right.
Okay. So now we're getting to the 4 to 6 months. 4 to 6 months. We're dating. Everything's going well. Everything's still, of course there's going to be ups and downs within that time frame, but you're still pushing through. You're still compromising. You're still getting through. You're communicating well. Everything's going well. 4 to 6 months. So when do we make it official between that 4 to 6 months? Before the 6 months? If everything's going well.
I guess you can. Yeah. I think
Like there's
I think
no
a good 6 month
outside issues.
I think a good 6 month issue is a 6 month time frame is a decent amount of time frame to know, like, if that's like, this is my boyfriend, or, you know, this is
Okay.
like my man, my woman.
So 6 months.
Some
we are
people get
official.
engaged in 6 months, and
Yeah,
they're like
well,
together for
some
like
get
20 years.
engaged in three months.
Right.
So this is this generic timeline. Y'all can agree or not agree. If y'all don't agree, comment. 4 to 6 months. Everything's going well. 6 months hits. Oh, you're my boyfriend. You're my girlfriend. We love
Now
each
we're
other.
on like, or PDA. Now we're just like all over.
So do
social
you
media.
wait till you're official to say you love them? Or does that happen in between all this extra?
I think it can happen in between.
In between.
I think I think it's just a feeling, but you know, you just gotta know what the feeling is and not
All
like
right.
lust.
So I'll say after like 3 months, I'll put a heart. Somebody's saying they love each other.
Right there on the end.
Where? Over 90 days. Okay. I'll put the heart where we start saying we love
Somebody
each other.
saying they love each other.
Somebody's gonna say it.
Do you say it first, or did they say it first?
I've had said it first before, but I didn't say it first as in, oh, I love you. I said it more like, you know, I think I'm falling in love with you.
Okay.
And then they're like, I love you too. You should have told me I love you.
I've had somebody say it after like a couple weeks, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, like,
Yes. Like, hello.
that's a lot.
All right. So we love them. We're official. All right. So now we're official. So it's been a year. Any milestones after a year? Are we meeting
prior to
family,
that,
friends,
We're meeting.
kids?
We're doing that before.
We're doing
kids.
before we make it official. We're meeting
No,
kids.
no. I'm saying once we make it official, like before that year mark.
Then we're gonna start meeting family.
Yeah, I feel like when we're making it official, then, and I think it depends on how old your kids are. Like if you have teenage kids, then I think it's a little different. This is my friend. When you have younger kids, it's a little harder, I think, to introduce them. Like you want to make sure you're introducing some. You don't want them to see like different guys or, you know, women.
Right. I think it's hard when they're teenagers too, because my teenagers they are the hardest critics.
But they can understand better when it's like, oh, this is my friend. We're friends. We're going out. But if you see, like my youngest, she was like, I don't want no stepdad.
my kids is the same way. They're like, oh, don't be bringing that mess over here.
Yeah, so I think it just depends. But when we make it official, then I'm introducing you as, listen, this is who mommy's dating.
So are you introducing him to your kids first, or are you introducing to other family members first? And I know this can be tricky depending on your relationship with family as well.
And depending on if they were invited to like a certain function or an
Right.
event, then yes, I'll probably introduce
Family
them
first.
to family first. If it's like a family gathering, then I want to make sure like my kids are introduced to them prior to.
Okay. So
I feel like that can be kind of interchangeable.
what about me? Where do I fall in there? I should be right in the first date. I'm popping
You're
up.
gonna know about it. You're gonna know about the first. You're gonna know about the message.
I'm gonna be right in here. I'm all in here. This is me, all in here. Okay, never mind. So we're gonna introduce family. After we make it official, we're gonna introduce a couple family members that we feel is necessary to introduce.
that we're close with.
Right, and then we're gonna go to kids. Okay. So now it's been a year. Any milestones for this year? Any
Are we
milestones?
doing family
there?
vacations, stuff like that?
After the year?
Yeah. Are we
Vacation?
doing like vacations with
With the kids.
Yeah.
All right, we going on family vacations after the year. We planning a beach trip. Let's go, kids. Everybody get their shit together. We going on a trip. All right, give me your board. We're going to elaborate. So we're not going to do this all day long, but here we go. So we have a year. We're official. You met kids, family. After the year, we're going to plan the summer vacation. Okay. So we had a great time at summer vacation. It's 2 years now. So any milestones for 2 years?
Well, when are we moving in together? Like, is that going
Right.
to be?
That's in this process. When are we moving in?
Are we waiting to move in till after we
After the vacation or before?
after you get engaged? Like after somebody proposes, like he proposes to you?
So we didn't get. So we're at 2 years. Is someone proposing after 2 years, or do we?
Yeah, some people can propose like a year.
Okay. So, but don't you want to live with this person before you propose?
I don't
or-
know. Do you?
I guess it depends on your religion. Like if you're super religious, some people
What if it's
want
not
to.
religion? What if it's just like I want to see, like I don't want us to move in. I mean, I'm sure during that time we're sleeping over each other's
Right.
place. You know, to kind of like they got a drawer probably with their stuff.
Right. So when does that drawer become like a whole part of the closet? So I would say between the year and 2 years, we're moving in. What do you think?
Yeah, I would say I could see that.
So you're definitely moving in prior to this 2 years. Okay, y'all moving in with each other, kids and all. All right, so the proposal, if you guys are both wanting to get married, this is a very traditional relationship we're going through here.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get married, you both are in for marriage. And this, when we go back to when you officially meet and you meet family, you may not have kids to introduce.
Yeah, that's true.
You might just be on your own. So 2 years, moving in, 3 years, between the 2 and 3 years you're proposing. If y'all both serious and y'all want to get married, somebody's proposing. Hopefully it's the other person. What I mean by that, in a heterosexual relationship, hopefully it's the man.
Proposing to the woman.
But if it's a man and a woman and a woman, one of y'all pick. Who picks? Who does the proposing if it's a gay relationship?
I'm sure
it's the one that's more masculine or the one that's more feminine.
Probably the one that's more masculine.
The one that's more
I
masculine.
don't know, but there's been women who have proposed to men.
Yeah, I don't know those.
But
women.
I'm taking his money to buy the ring for him.
We ain't doing all that. Listen, you do what you want to do in your life. We ain't doing that over here.
She's the pillow princess, okay?
I'm not a pillow princess. I be getting it in. For certain people, not everybody.
She's the one that just everything has to come to me. Come to me, make me feel special.
Okay, yes.
Hello.
Nothing wrong with that. All right, so between the 3 years they proposed, how long do you wait before you get married?
Depends on what kind of wedding you want and when are you buying a house together?
So okay, so some people, depending on how expensive your wedding's going to be, you determine, do you want to use that money for the house or do you want to use money for the wedding? Do you want to have a big wedding, small wedding? Do you just want to go to the courthouse and get married, save all that money and buy a house, So I guess it depends on budget.
Yeah.
It depends on what they both want. But buying a house after proposal, maybe buying a house, getting married, you know what I'm saying? Or even before the proposal, thinking about buying a house. They propose. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we're married. Bless you.
Some allergies.
So now we're married. So we've been married for like 5 years. In a relationship that's going pretty strong after 5 years, is there anything at that 5-year mark that we're celebrating or anything that's a milestone on that 5-year mark?
Well, I think it depends on, for me, I probably would it'd probably be business.
Okay.
Like a business, I want to be able to grow with my husband. So I want to make sure that whatever I do, we do things together. So I would probably like to have a business, and we can celebrate.
Okay. So being kind of entrepreneurs in the 5-year mark.
Yeah.
All right. So what if we get to the 8 to 10 year mark and the sex is kind of redundant? We've been having sex with just each other for so long. What can we do to make it spicy? I know we touched base on this a little bit on a few other episodes, but how can we spice it up?
I think being intentional. I think I'm very big on being intentional, and especially now, after being in a relationship and seeing what worked, what didn't work, and now where I am right now, 41, I'm coming in it with a different mindset, and so just trying to find ways to always date your partner.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I want to constantly date. I want to continuously date.
Right.
Dating, people forget that dating, they think you're just roommates or you're coexisting, whatever. But I want to date. I want to still go out. I want to do things together. I want to explore. if we decided hey, why don't we try a different country every single year or a different vacation every single year? That's being intentional with what you do.
Right. And maybe not every year because traveling is very expensive. So maybe every 3 years, every couple years, just, to plan it is even exciting between the two, maybe, hopefully. So after you reach that 10 years, so 5 years you went into a business together or some kind of, endeavor together. The 10 years, you're spicing up the relationship, with dating, doing new things, spicing up the sex life somehow, doing those things. And then, 50% of marriages don't really work anymore, and they end in divorce. But the ones that do continue to last, after the 10 to 20 years, you got to continue to be there for each other,
We're going to
communicate
church
with each other.
at that point. We're going to church. We're going to make sure God keeps us right.
What are the
Okay.
people that don't believe in God? Where are they going?
To hell, no. I don't know. But then during that time frame, if you already have kids and they're like growing, they could be going to college or whatever.
So you're empty nesters now.
Yeah. So now you're stuck with like you and that person.
right.
So we got to do something. Like then at 10 years, like maybe we're going to, I don't know, some other country to renew our vows, or we're having like a big extravagant type of whatever. I want to constantly be growing and like feeling like things are prosperous. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, we tried this, we did this, let's expand. Let's always come to the table to figure out how we can make like our situation better.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much a general timeline for things that go right. But when things start going left, okay.
I'll know in the first 5 minutes if I'm interested in somebody.
So that's the first date. The first date or first text. Like when you're first texting someone or talking to them on the phone, can you know right off the bat, like, I'm really not going to be interested in this person?
I'll know if like I still might give it a chance. Like if they're irritating me, I'm just like, Then,
and that's over the phone or via text?
Yeah, right. Because sometimes, that the whole communication piece, like maybe everybody's not the best at texting, like, whatever.
Okay.
But the vibe is what, and sometimes you're not going to be able to see somebody's vibe, feel their vibe through the phone.
Right.
Like 100%.
Sure.
So I'll know when we go out.
So give an example of a date that you went on that went left. What happened in that date? Why did it go left? And did you give them a second chance?
It went left during the date or in my
Yes.
head and not in theirs?
It went left during the date. It may not have gone left in their head, but definitely in yours.
Okay. Okay. A kiss. So I was on a date and it was, to be honest, I know. Okay. Anyway, so I'm just going to say it. I don't even care. Okay. So I went out on a date. I'm so sorry. I never like to hurt anybody's feelings,
You're not saying anybody's name.
I know, but they would know.
Ugh.
So anyway, everything was great. Like such a gentleman, great conversation. A couple of things that they said, it kind of let me feel like they were very misogynistic. Is that even how you say it? Okay. Maybe a little bit. And it was just like they were in control of certain things. And I'm just like, okay, I understand, but it's just too much. And then they had long dangly
Long dangly earrings. You don't like no long dangly earrings, y'all.
They were long.
Long as her hair.
They were just long. Like,
And then when he whipped his head around to talk to you,
but it was two of them too.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like for me, I'm very, I like that masculine man. That very.
So you're
like,
saying a man with dangly earrings isn't masculine?
I'm just saying the hood dudes that I may encounter aren't wearing no dangly behind earrings. They're just not wearing them. They might wear a stud.
So you like hood guys is what you're saying.
I mean,
with no dangly earrings.
I like, listen, if there's an issue, I like you to be able to take care of it, handle it, I need to know you have some kind of hood in you, but you can also, represent yourself in a very professional way. I just like a good balance, but no, I'm very much a masculine type of
But
guy.
what about earrings in general? What if they're not dangly?
No, fine. If you want a stud,
The
I'm
post?
cool with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But so a guy that has dangly earrings can't be masculine?
They can, but it just throws me off. I can't get past it. I just can't. I'm sorry. I couldn't get past the dangly, long earrings. Your earrings should not be dangling more than mine are.
So did it go left right at that moment, or did you finish the date?
It was just a whole, No, I finished the date and
Okay.
everything. But then it was the kiss.
What happened with the kiss?
It was very tight and the lips were small. And I just couldn't get past that. Like, it's a very tight kiss. Like, I need lips. Like,
Was there any chemistry in conversation or vibe?
it was cool. I already knew that I wasn't.
Like a friend cool or associate cool?
For me, I was just like, oh, okay, I can make anything work, a conversation work. So I'm cool with that. Like, I'm a people person. So I was able to get through it and vibe out. It was great, but it didn't happen again because I just didn't, it just wasn't what, no.
So no contact after that.
Yeah, they contacted me.
Well, what I'm saying is, do you guys still, do you
No.
not still contact me? There was no second date.
No second date. And, the other thing is, too, like, in their head, they were like, oh, you feel this vibe? And I was just like, I mean, I'm a vibe already as it is. And this is not me being conceited or, putting myself up. But I feel like I have good energy. I'm a very positive person. I'm just, like, I'm fun.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was just like, oh, I just want to kind of make you mine right now. I'm like, whoa.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
So
that's
there's no sex. There was no...
okay. There was a kiss, but it wasn't a
Yeah,
good
but they
kiss.
They kissed me, and I was just,
You just let it happen.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And so there was no second date.
Conversation ended.
Has there ever been a second date where you got through, they asked, they got through, followed through with a date, you had the first date, it went well. Second date, was there a second date that went left, and why?
No, because I haven't really dated.
So the first
only
dates
been
are
on a-
usually
I've only been on a couple. Well, I've dated somebody or like went on dates, multiple dates, and we had such a good time. Everything was on point, but the ambition that they had in life just didn't line up with like what I visualize as like a future partner. And so we know what it is.
right. It is what it is.
It's not going to go anywhere. It literally is just sex.
So you've been in a situation where you met someone, went on a date, and then it just ended up being like a friends with benefit situation,
Yeah.
or just benefit without anything.
Yeah, no, it was just friends with
Friends with
benefit, but I feel like I've been on only a couple dates, and it's with guys that are very like maybe nice, well-rounded, but it's just like not a connection, you
Right.
know. I was on a date when somebody was a connection. I mean, but it's just like I'm busy.
Right.
I don't have time to just be out there, dating and
Right. I know dating takes a lot of time and energy because you're trying to get to know somebody, you're trying to get to know another person, you're trying to get to know another person.
Right.
It's exhausting. It takes a lot of energy. It takes special, valuable time when you are a full-time worker and you have kids. It's just a lot of demand of your time. So you
Right.
don't want to waste that time on someone who is just not going to give you what you need.
Especially when you're not close. Like I know you can't you can't date anybody that you're far away from.
No,
You don't-
No. No.
Like you got to keep driving 2 hours away
Yeah, I'm
to
not doing
New
all
York
that.
or
No,
whatever. It's
no,
like,
I've done it, to see people, but not necessarily to be in a relationship with.
Yeah, the tough thing is when the chemistry is so good and like everything, that whole piece is like on point.
Yeah. No,
You're
I'm
like,
not.
damn, I got to drive 2 hours. I just got
no,
work at 10
I'm
o'clock
not
at
doing,
night.
No, I'm not doing all that. Everything could be perfect, but I
Yeah.
just need, if I'm going to be with someone wholeheartedly, then it's definitely going to be a situation where they're going to be close in proximity.
Yeah,
'Cause
no.
I just don't have the time to travel and see people. I just don't have that time.
So what's one of your dates where you've been on recently where it was good, or did you know like immediately whether or not you would go again, or if you saw anything, or like
So I have been on a couple dates recently, and they both actually went well.
conversation was great, like I kind of like this person, or it's like okay, we had a good conversation and that's where it's at. You don't see
So
yourself.
the first date went well. We had great conversation. It went very well. But the first date, there was no kiss, there was no sex or anything like that. It was just, we're just getting to know each other. And
Why wasn't there a kiss?
because it just didn't align that way.
Okay.
I think we're both just meeting each other, and it just didn't get to that point. Second date, we had a really nice second date. We did kiss.
Was the kiss good?
The kiss was good. The kiss was very good, actually. But after that, we both went our separate ways. We didn't, invite each other back to either.
Is there chemistry?
I feel like there's chemistry, but it's still kind of up in the air. It's still kind of
I
up
feel
in
like
the air.
it's not. You just know it's not gonna. That's not what you're
I feel like
used to or what you want.
I feel like I have dated a specific type of person for so long, and I'm trying to get out of that.
That's what you need to leave in 2022.
Lord have mercy. That is true. I will. But
Myself too. Myself included.
We're leaving all of that in 2022. But guess what, Jamie?
What time is it?
Pull it out segment. Let's go. Pull it out. Pull it out. Pull it out. All right, Jamie.
She never gets tired of this.
Stop trying to look. You a cheater.
I'm not a cheater.
All right, what is it?
Oh. Cheating, yes or no? So is it a deal breaker? Do you cheat?
So, is cheating a deal breaker? Why are you laughing at me already? I
don't know.
So, is cheating a deal breaker? Typically, yes. Typically for me, yes, it's a deal breaker. I've been in situations where I've been cheated on, yes, and it was over after that. Have I cheated? I wouldn't really consider it cheating because we're on breaks. Like when you're in a relationship with someone, then you take a break and then you go mess with other people, then you come back to each other. I don't really feel like that's cheating. Why are you looking at me like that?
No, I can agree with that.
I mean, you know what? Like
if you were cheated on and if you were cheated on and then you cheated on the person, is that considered cheating? Because they cheated on you?
No, that's it's cheating. Okay. Like what if I got cheated on and then I cheated on them? That's so still cheating.
When you were cheated on, did you end it immediately? Or did you just go out and cheat?
I did end it immediately, and then we kind of got back together at some point, and then I realized like this isn't gonna work, and then I started hooking up with somebody else.
Okay.
Yes. So what about you? Deal breaker, cheating?
To be honest, it really depends on how invested I am in that person.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because I feel like if you cheat on me with somebody, one, like why? What? And I don't want to say like what is it that I'm not doing that because I don't really feel like it's that anymore.
Right.
I just feel like maybe you're just not ready to be in a monogamous relationship. That's a conversation that we need to have. And then I've been cheated on, and then I just went and did it back. Mm-hmm. Made me feel better.
At the end of the day, it's cheating because the other person doesn't know about it, and nor do they approve. So at the end of the day, it's still cheating. But it is what it is. Everybody has their own ideas. You can get over cheating. If you're in a relationship with someone and they cheated on you, you can get over it. But the point is, you have to get over it. Mm-hmm. You have to leave it in the past. You can't bring it to the future. If you want to work on this relationship to be a good relationship, a good prosperous relationship, you have to leave all that in the past and move on. You have to heal from it, move on, and never bring it back up again.
But there's definitely that double standard type thing. Like guys are not okay. Like men have such an issue with being cheated on. They can't handle it because they can't handle their woman being with another man, because then they're thinking about all the things that they do to you, another man doing to you and entering you. But it's okay if they cheat on you. Why is that? I don't understand. Please tell us in the comments.
Yes, definitely. So that's a big issue and problem.
It should be the same around the, okay, listen, you cheated on me, I cheated on you. Now let's just move forward if we want to make this relationship happen.
Right. And that's definitely happened time and time again in different relationships.
Right. But in the next relationship I'm in, I want it to be such open communication where if you feel like I'm so serious. I want you to tell me if you feel like there's somebody else that's capturing your attention. Like, listen, I'm I'm just letting you know that I did see this woman and she was very sexy. Like, let's talk about it.
Right.
Why is she sexy to you?
Right.
What is it that I was watching this clip and this husband and wife, they have this thing on TikTok and they were talking about that he was saying that the reason why men cheat is because they want something different. Like imagine the same stuff all the time. So sometimes leave it hairy, sometimes leave it bald, so they think it's like different. Is that real? Like to tricking you to, I don't know.
Or dressing up, role
Yeah,
playing.
do you feel like it's like what is it that you guys want to make you not cheat, or is it not? Is it inevitable?
Well, I think it's inevitable for everyone because women be cheating out here in these streets too. Anyways, so moving forward, we're gonna do our brand blast. Go ahead.
Okay, so it is a a seafood bar and restaurant. Let me just get the exact name. Actually, and I don't eat meat or seafood anymore. So we're gonna have to just make something work. Just not put any crab in my mac and cheese or whatever. But they're on Instagram and they're called Sea Bar 2 Grill and Spirits. So it's a long name. So it's SEABAR 2 _ grill GRILL _ and spirits SPIRITS. Now it's a grill restaurant or like a restaurant, but the aesthetics of it is very nice. They have a nice menu. They just started. They had the grand opening in December. I guess it was like another one, but check it out. It's really nice. I think the ambiance, the look, like the lighting. It's
a nice first date night.
Yeah.
Second date night.
There you go. Oh, and they're located in Sicklerville on Williamstown Road.
In New Jersey.
Yes.
So hit it up, you guys. Hit it up. And our shout out today is going to go to Ray Gallaray's photos. His Instagram is GALLARAYS _ photos PHOTOZ. So Gallaray's _ photos with a Z. That's his Instagram. His name is Ray. He's a photographer and stylist. He does hair. He has a unisex salon, and he also does artistic photography. So all his booking information is in the link in his bio.
When we have our photo shoot, Ray.
Yes, and he's actually going to end up doing one for us. But I've worked with him before, and he's amazing. He's easygoing. He has a very great eye for good photography. If you go on his Instagram, you'll see a lot of his pictures, a lot of his work, and he does a really excellent job. So if you're looking for a stylist for your hair or you're looking for a photographer, hit Ray's photography up on IG. So we'll move on to our health tip today. So our health tip is going to be about cholesterol. So your cholesterol is broken up into a few different pieces. So you have your LDL, which is the low down, dirty cholesterol. The low down, dirty cholesterol, the LDL, is what causes heart attacks, strokes, all types of complications in cardiac disease, where your HDL is the good protein that keeps your heart healthy. So you want a good range of both. So you want to keep those numbers low, low, low. So as far as your overall cholesterol, you want to keep that number below 200. For your LDLs, you want to try to keep that number less than 100 as well. And then your HDL, you want to keep that number around like 40, 50 if you can. How do you keep your cholesterol low? You got to eat foods that aren't processed, eat fresh foods with good nutrients and vitamins, your vegetables, your fruits, things of that nature. Your LDL is pretty much regulated by your liver. So sometimes genetically you may have a higher LDL just because of genetics. So anything that you put in your body is going to elevate it if it's not good for your cholesterol. So you want to make sure that you're mindful of what you're eating. Anything that's super sugary, anything that has a high carb diet, anything that's processed is going to raise your LDL. Now, what happens when you have high cholesterol? You end up having high calcium deposits as well. The combination between high calcium deposits and cholesterol is what starts to aggregate in the arteries of your heart, the coronaries. That causes plaque buildup. The plaque buildup causes obstruction of your arteries and your coronaries, which eventually will lead to heart attack or death. So to prevent any of that stenosis, you have to exercise and eat healthy. So keep your cholesterol levels low. Get your cholesterol checked at least every year, every couple years to make sure you're staying within range to help you prevent cardiac disease.
And the point of exercising is like to, when they say like, get your heart rate up, that's the reason being is because your blood is pumping through. So it's pushing out all that crap. So once it's not allowing it, if you're sedentary, it, allows that plaque buildup, so.
Right. And if you're exercising, you start feeling chest pain, it's probably because you have some plaque buildup and your blood is having a hard time getting through the arteries. So you're going to have discomfort, chest pain, pressure. And that's when you need to go see your cardiologist because you may have some issues. So that's my health tip for the day. Exercise, eat healthy, get your cholesterol checked, keep your numbers within defined limits.
And they give you, if you have high cholesterol, they put you on medication like Lipitor, things like,
Right.
But there's also a supplement that you can try, red yeast rice, and that's a supplement that helps with high cholesterol.
So yes.
So my affirmation. So I know somebody had made a comment to me about, oh, like you've changed. You're not the same. Yes, you're damn right. I'm not the same. I shouldn't be the same. I'm not the same as I was last year. I'm not the same as I was 6 months ago. I'm not the same as I was 5 years ago. And that's the whole point. You're supposed to change. I have not worked. Yes, you have to evolve as a person. Even in relationships, like you are not going to be the same. You're in a relationship for, 20 years or 30 years or 15 years. You're not the same as you were when you initially started. And that's the purpose. You're supposed to constantly be changing for the better. And so, like, don't let that be a, I don't know, with the...
a negative connotation
like
that you're changing.
Yeah, that you change. Like, if people don't understand, they get stuck in seeing you a certain way and they expect that you should always be that way. And you shouldn't be that way. You should be evolving. And a lot of times people get left behind because you're changing, but your path is changing in a different direction than where you once were. So you don't always have to be friends with those elementary people. You don't always have to continue a friendship with the high school friends. It's in your path in life where you're going, and whatever kind of is along that same path, that's what you cling to. That's where your magnetic field is. And if it's not, it's okay. So,
right.
I ain't worked this hard to stay the same.
So you're supposed to grow as you evolve and you experience life and you have relationships. You're supposed to grow and really see what's within you, what you're taking with you, what you're leaving behind. And not everybody is good for you. And it's okay to leave those people behind. And if other people realize that you're changing, then you're like, they may not like it because you're not stuck in their pathway.
Right.
You're not stuck where they are. You're growing and going somewhere else with your life. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And you should be celebrating the people that you care about. If you care about somebody, you should be celebrating the fact that they're changing in such a positive way. For instance, with this podcast, okay? So, like, you're not supporting me. You're not, liking anything or following. And listen, it's A-okay. I don't treat you any different. However, it's understood that, listen, I'm changing in this aspect of life. And if you don't align with that, then it's cool.
Right.
There's no lost love.
Right. Exactly. Because, strangers usually support you more than anybody else.
Right.
So, and we've met a lot of great people through this process, and we'll hopefully continue to meet more people.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching Bear It All,
Thank
the
you,
podcast.
guys.
We appreciate you watching, tuning in every other Tuesday. We are dropping a new episode. I want you guys to tune in, comment, share, like,
subscribe,
whatever it is.
Let us know what you're dropping in 2022
Yes.
and where you plan to be moving forward this year.
Excellent. All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your week. Thank you for watching.